Boys and girls, hello, and welcome to the Apex Center. 5A Varsity Metro Division hockey matchup between the Monarch Coyotes and your Ralston Valley Mustangs. We appreciate all the fans that are here in attendance supporting both Monarch and Ralston Valley. Here is the starting lineup for Monarch. Starting number 3, Trey Chance. Starting number 9, Jackson Brodsky. Starting number 13, Jasper Olofsson. Starting number 15, Jack Davila. Starting number 74, Reed Taylor. And starting in net, Simon Holstein. And now it's time. Here's your starting lineup for the Ralston Valley Mustangs. Starting forward, number 71, Brandon Ware. Starting forward, number 61, Tyler Strong. Starting forward, number 11, Devin Strong. Starting for defense, number 7, Nikita Alexia. Starting defense, number 91, Spencer LeBlanc. And starting in net for the Mustangs, number 1, Zayden Guthrie. Tonight, our Ralston Valley Player of the Game, mini player of the game, is Jack Kirkley. Jack is 69 years old. Let's hear a round of applause and some stick claps for Jack.
My wife Patty's already in there. Well, once you ask her a period break, but I think she's fine. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us tonight. We are at the Apex Center for this important game, our second big test of the Shasta season. Monarchs coming off a first loss of the season on Saturday night, a very tight 1-0 loss against Cherry Creek. Tonight, Ralston Valley represents an equally tough challenge. They have had a couple losses in the season, but they're one of the stronger teams.
Sometimes the bomb might explode without any warning.
All right, number 9, Jackson Brodsky is about to take the face off. He's joined by 74, Reed Lake on left wing, and number 15, Jack Davila, right wing. Davila dishes it up to Taylor. He gets it out of the zone and is able to skate it in, but no shot available. Chipped out of the zone by number 4. That's Marty Swale. Line change by the Yotes. We have Wiener and Felt out. They have a new right wing, number 24, Jaron Ning. Felt behind the net, gets it up to Ning, and back to Felt. Can't quite connect in the neutral zone. Swale now. He's got a little room, but turns it over in the high slot. Luckily, no shot available. Shot that time, and a bit of a deflection. In goal tonight, we have Simon Holstein for Monarch. Monarch's having a little trouble getting it out of the zone, and now they do. I think the whistle was actually for an offside, so go back. No, that's not correct. Since it's in the zone, I'm not sure what the whistle was for. Maybe it got chipped out. All right, third line now up for the Yotes. That's featuring number 12, Simon Chan, number 5, Brandon D'Souza Chin, and it'll be number 6, Ben Rosenberg. Monarch had it in the zone briefly, but just lost it into the neutral zone. On D, you have 14, Devin Cahoon, and number 8, Joseph Bushman. All right, just as I get all that straight, we got a new line coming out that's centered by number 22, Zach Raffman. Go, Jordan, go! Chip over the boards, so it'll be a face-off in the Monarch zone. Rapid line change back to the top line, so we have Brodsky, Davila, and Taylor. Brodsky on the face-off. Ralston controls. Their pass gets picked off. Ends up back on the Ralston stick for a shot, but an easy deflection by Holstein. Brodsky's able to get it into the neutral or into the offensive zone. attempts a cross-ice pass, but it gets picked off. What initially was an easy save by Holstein ended up with a puck dangling in near the crease. Ends up being another shot. All right, next line up, that's Felt and Wiener and Ming. Felt wins the face-off back to Cahoon. Now Felt skating out of the zone and through the neutral zone. He gets it in behind the net. Wiener's there to pick it up. Wiener's pass back to Ming gets picked off. Don't think Monarchs had their first shot yet. Felt picks it up in the D zone. He circles around. He's got a little room to skate. Dangles his way out and chips it up to Wiener. Nope, sorry, that's Ming. Olafson now gets it out of the zone for the Yotes. That's Wiener entering the zone. He gets partially rubbed off the puck, but picks it back up. Gets it over to Felt. Felt tries for a pass to, I think that might be Rosenberg, now on the ice. Rosenberg takes the first shot of the game for the Yotes. That's Wiener in the corner, gets it up to point. That's Olafson now, another shot. Right pad save and a rebound opportunity. The rest of Rosenberg's line now joins him on the ice. Chance had the puck behind the net, circles back and sends it to the corner. Nobody was home for the Yotes. If you can't see the clock, 11:30 remaining in the first, still tied 0-0. Shot was going wide. Cross-ice pass. That was D'Souza Chen over to Rosenberg. Shot was going wide, but iced by the Ralston goaltender nonetheless. Brodsky's line now out. Face-off eventually controlled by the Yotes. DeVilla's got in the corner. He has a hard shot from the circle. That's probably the best shot of the night for the Yotes. DeVilla takes the face-off this time. Looks like Brodsky might have been sneaking inside the circle, so DeVilla's getting pitched. Brodsky wins the face-off. Back to Chase Saul at the point. His shot doesn't get through. Swale now behind the net. Chips it over to Brodsky. Brodsky's got room, but his pass gets picked off. So turnover. Puck is available right in front of Holstein, still available. Now picked up by, that's Brodsky. Brodsky's able to skate it all the way up the ice. Gets it over to Reed Taylor, over to DeVilla for another shot. DeVilla's wrister looks like it's warmed up tonight. That was a shot from Cahoon, ended up partially getting picked off, but still a rainbow towards the goaltender, and he decided to ice it. All right, line change. Number 22, Zach Rathburn's line is out. Ralston wins it directly to the goaltender. Another icing, another face-off. Rathburn's joined by number 16 on right wing, Julian Reardon. And looks like number 19 on left wing, Blake Fries. These are new line configurations generally from last week at Cherry Creek.
Stay back. Stay back. Get back. Put your man.
Cross ice pass ends up being the goal. Good cross ice pass just behind our D and ends up beating Holstein. So 9:53 remaining in the first. Yotes are down 1-0. Felt's out for the face-off. He wins it forward over to Wiener.
Ralston scored by number 45, Christopher Homer. Assisted on the play by number 47.
Wiener circles in the corner and gets it back to Olesen. He can't hang on. Two-on-one opportunity. Shot. Holstein was on that one. Felt again on the face-off. Ralston controls another shot. Again, Holstein was on it, stick save. Felt kicks it back, collected by Olesen. Ning forwards the puck up to Felt, back to Ning. Ning's able to skate it out, fans on the puck, turnover. Ralston picks it up and dumps it in deep. Olesen's pass to Feld is just off its mark, ends up being an icing call. New line out for the Yotes. That's Simon Chan's line, number 12. Chan controls the face-off, ends up going back behind the net. That's Rosenberg on the half boards in the corner. Now Swale. Swale gets it up to Rosie. Rosie's able to skate it, gets it in deep behind the net. D'Souza Chan back to Chan. Chan can't quite hang on and ends up clearing the zone. Yotes get back on sides, get back in the hunt. Rosenberg behind the net. Turnover now. Oh, and a cross check on. I think that was the D'Souza Chan. No call on that one. It seemed like it should have prevented him from getting that puck cleanly. Nice D play by Chase Saul there, blocked the shot. Ends up being a clear by Rosenberg. Now Swale over to Saul, D to D pass. Saul chips it cross ice over to Reed Taylor. He ends up being in offsides. 7:54 remaining in the first. Yotes still down 0-1. Not sure why they're taking the face off that circle. Yotes win the face off, get it back to that was Cahoon, and then chipped in for icing from the Mustangs. right now. Face-offs in the offensive zone due to the icing. Brodsky's on the face-off. Mustangs control. Picked up in the corner, though, by Reed Taylor. He gets rubbed off the puck. Pursued by Davila. He takes care of his man. Puck is free, but picked up by Ralston. Ralston's pass ended up being a clear. Back in the neutral zone. Ralston behind the net, trying to get it in front. Picked up by number 22, that's Zach Rathburn. So partial line change. Now he's joined by Julian Reardon. And now Freeze. Freeze picks up the puck on a nice pass interception. And cues up Rathburn beautifully in the slot. Good shot, but Ralston goaltender had it. Real good play on that one, all caused by Blake Freeze, number 19. Ralston center gets pitched. They end up controlling nonetheless. Chipped out in the neutral zone, picked up by Trey Chance. He forwards it to Reardon. Rathburn behind the net, picks up the puck. Gets it over to Freeze, can't quite connect, ends up going to Ralston. Drop pass, and a shot and a goal. Drop pass, I think Holstein was partially shielded by his own guy, but he had most of it. It just trickled over his shoulder and rolled in. I think he wishes he had that one back. All right, 6:13 remaining in the first. Yotes are down 2-0. Felt's line out for the face-off. Felt controls, gets it back towards Chase Saul. He's able to pick it up. Marty Swell's able to skate it out of the zone. He still got it, drops it over for Wiener. Felt shot, and a good rebound opportunity by Swell. So far, the Ralston goaltender's been great. Wiener picks it up at the circle, attempts a forward pass, but it gets picked off. Felt wasn't aware he had the pass coming. Defense change, Cahoon and Bushman now. Ralston controls the face-off, ends up being a pass just wide of the net, picked up again. Cahoon picks it up, now Felt behind the net, gets it up to Wiener. Wiener clears the zone, gets it up to Ning. Ning's got pushed stick save by the goaltender. Monarchs had their opportunities. Stretch pass is touched off by Ralston. Wasn't able to get a shot off, but that was dangerous. 5 minutes even remaining. A pass ended up trickling in towards Holstein, and he decides to freeze the puck. Monarchs had 3 or 5 good opportunities on the goaltender, but he's made great saves so far. Simon Chan on the face-off. Monarch controls behind their net. Ships it around the boards, but not out. Olafson picks it back up. Backwards pass over to D'Souza Chen. He can't forward it, gets it back to Olafson, and now finally out. Chan gets it past the red line and dumps it in. not for long. Ralston clears. Swell gets it up to D'Souza Chen. Monarch gets it in deep. Third line now out. That's Rosie in the corner. He chips it over to Swell. Swell takes a hard shot from the point. Deflected high into the netting by the Ralston goalkeeper. Brodsky's line out. Ralston controls. Picked off by Monarch, kept in. Now forwarded behind the net by Brodsky. He pursues into the corner. Can't quite get control of it enough to get a setup. Brodsky now gets it over to Taylor. Taylor tries a back pass to Brodsky, but it gets picked off. But now Davila picks it up on the half boards. Set it up to Davila in the slot, but he couldn't hang on. He's able to clear it though. Crowd wanted a trip on that one, but nothing coming. That was Bushman forwarding the puck. No icing. Pursued by Julian Reardon. Reardon tries to hit. Get it in there! I believe that was caused by the great forecheck by Reardon. He sent it into the slot, and it looked like score was by Blake Freeze. I think it was touched intermediately by Zach Rathburn. So hopefully all three forwards can get on that one. All right, 2:41 remaining. Monarch gets back in at 2-1. Felt's line now out. Chance and Olafson on D. Not sure what the refs are discussing. The score is up on the board. The replay is not available. All right, we're going. Again, Felt on the face-off. Ralston controls. Felt now. He's got Wiener on his left. And I don't know who was in offsides, but offsides is the call.
This is gonna feel real good, alright? Most up. Everybody please put a thumb in the air.
Felt wins the face-off cleanly back to Olafson. He sends it in deep on net. Ralston clears quickly. Chance takes down Ralston's forward. Ends up getting chipped behind the net once again. Monarch can't clear. Back to number 11. Now Felt is able to get it up to Wiener. Wiener over to Ning. Ning's got a little room. Can't get a shot off. Wiener now in the corner, gets it back to Felt. Felt makes a move and another. He's still got it. Gets it out to Chase Saul. Saul's shot gets blocked. Ralston's winger goes down. He limps back to the bench. Line change by the Yotes. Chan is out. They get it over to Rosenberg and then over to D'Souza Chen. Now back to Chan for a shot. It's high. Back now to D'Souza Chen and then forwarded to Swale, who's pinching in. That last shot was by Chase Saul from the blue line. It got deflected and then ended up getting into the netting. 1:06 remaining in the first. New lines out for the Yotes. It'll be Brodsky on the face-off. Davila right wing, Reed Taylor left. Swale and Saul on D. Ralston immediately gets pitched. Don't know why. Brodsky wins it back. Another shot by Saul. A little chippiness in front of the net. It was a good shot. Chase Saul's got a great. Are they going to call a penalty? I didn't see an arm up, but Jack Davila's going in the box. I don't think they like that swipe on the goaltender. They're calling a slash on Davila. So with 1:02 remaining in the period, Yotes will have their first penalty to kill. Coaches want Felt and a Wiener out there for the forecheckers. Felt on the face-off. Felt controls. They got a 2-on-1 breakaway opportunity. Felt to Wiener. Score! Great teamwork! Woo! Short-handed goal by the Felt-Wiener combo. 53 seconds remaining in the first, and we have a tied game. Great play. I believe it was, the face-off was fairly neutral. They tried to chip it up to the point, and it got past the point, and Felt and Wiener ended up picking it back up for a 2-on-1 breakaway. Felt made a great pass to Wiener for a one-timer.
Monarch goal scored by number 21, Benjamin Wiener. Assisted by number 10, Benson Felt. Time of the goal, 16 minutes. It's
All right, Felt picks it back up. He's skating back up. Can't get into the zone this time.
Monarch penalty, number 15, slash. Time of the penalty, 1 minute, 2 seconds.
All right, line change, new forwards out. We have D'Souza Chen, number 5, and Rosenberg, number 6. Got Cahoon and it'll be Olison on D. 7 seconds remaining. That'll about do it, I hope. Olison and one of the Strong brothers gets tangled up in the corner.
Concessions table to purchase some pucks for the chocolate puck contest.
All right, exciting first period. Monarch had the great opportunities but couldn't convert until the end of the period and ended up closing up the gap, and it's all tied up. All right, they'll cut the ice. We'll take a break and get back to you in about 15. All right, almost back down to business for the second period. If you're just joining us, Monarch originally came down 0-2, although had plenty of opportunities in the first period. Things started to tighten up later in the first period, probably the last 5 minutes. Monarch got 2 goals, the second one being a short-handed in the last minute of the game. So we stand at 2-2 at the start of the second. Monarch will start short-handed with 58 seconds of a Davila slashing penalty to kill off. All right, face-off was won by, I believe that was Rosenberg, and then sent in deep by Monarch. Sent in now deep by Ralston. Rosie's had a chance to chip it out. It's picked up by number 11 at the point. Ends up being cleared by Ralston. Number 61 carries it all the way, and a shot, and it trickled through Holstein momentarily. Chance was there, he would have chipped it out, and so did Holstein, or so would have Holstein, who eventually covered it. All right, so quick skip of the heart, and we're back in business. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Phelps now on the face-off. Both sides get pitched from the face-off circle. That's now Wiener. Now Felt gets a hold of it. He gets out of the zone with some speed. He's in all alone. Doesn't get a shot off, but he's able to kill off the remaining 10 seconds. Now he chips it back, still in the zone, to Wiener. They're joined now by their partner Ning. Puck trickles in towards goal, and it's frozen by the Ralston goaltender. Phelps line stays out. Monarch's able to get a hold of that face-off. Wiener, though, loses an edge, and Ralston picks it up. Turned over in the neutral zone, gets it over to Feld again. He's got a shot, shoots just wide. It was promising. Now Wiener gets it over to Felt. Felt takes another shot. Momentary rebound, but nobody can get a stick on it. Brodsky's line now comes in the ice. Cahoon and Bushman on D. Cahoon can't keep it in at the blue line, has to send it in. Monarch gets back in onsides. Bushman slows things down at the blue line. Sure, it'll look like a holding or an interference penalty. Still nothing coming. Monarchs yet to get their first power play. Reed Taylor now takes a shot. High blocker save by the goaltender. Brodsky chips it back in. Monarch had to get back in off sides. Picked up by Bushman behind the net. He fans on it. Brodsky jumps into the action. And now Cahoon still can't get it out. Cahoon chips it forward, but not out. Shot is picked up. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Now Chance gets it over to D'Souza Chen. He gets it in. Takes a shot. Good shot, but high. Kept in by Chance at the point. Rosie gets it back to D'Souza Chen behind the net, but can't get a shot off. Back to D'Souza Chen in the neutral zone. He gets it in. Now chipped back and forth. I think Chan ended up keeping it in. Gets it back to Chance. Still no shot available. Chan now picks it up in the D zone, gets it over to Chance. Turnover at the red line. And finally got in deep by Monarch and will go for a line change. Fourth line now out for the Yotes. Trey Chance in the D zone, gets it over to Swale. And Holstein decides to freeze the puck as he couldn't get a certain pass away. Coaches decide on a line change. Phelps' line's coming back out. Felt wins the face-off clean back to Swale. He pauses behind the red line, gets it up to Ning. Ning sends it up to the point, but Felt's able to pick it up. Another 2-on-1 with Wiener. Felt shoots this time. Defender was set into the goaltender and knocked him into the net, but Monarch couldn't get the shot back on net. Felt back to Wiener now. Wiener back to Felt. Felt makes one move and another backhand shot. Puck is free. Oh, early whistle. Puck was definitely available at the goalie's skates. .12:36 remaining in the second. Felt's line stays out. Cahoon and Chance join on D. Felt wins the face-off forward, picked up by Wiener, but then lost the puck to Ralston. Rathburn behind the net. No, sorry, that's Bushman behind the net. Ooh, Ning makes a nice move, pass between the defender's legs. Gets it into the neutral zone, but can't hang on after that. Shot from the high circle, easy save by Holstein. .12:03 remaining. If you're just joining us, Monarch is tied 2-2 with Ralston. Brodsky out. Face-off goes over to Olafson. Gets it over to Chance. Chance still has it. Chips it out. That's Taylor now. Gets it into the offensive zone. Looking for a pass. His pass can't get through to Davila. It's chipped out. Olafson gets it. Now Davila sends it in deep. Taylor in pursuit. Now Davila behind the net. He chips it towards the corner. Picks it back up. Pushes his man off the puck. Brodsky gets it to Taylor. Taylor has a shot, but it gets partially blocked. Ended up going wide of the net. Taylor picks it up again just after the puck is cleared. Now Davila and eventually Ralston gets it in past the blue line. Shoots and beats Holstein high. Shot was from the high circle. And shoot, that's a momentum breaker. Monarch had a good start to the second. All right, 11:07 remaining in the second. Monarchs back down by 1, 3-2. Chan on the face-off. He wins it, but splits the D. Swell behind the net. He skates it up and out. Momentarily to Rosenberg, and now D'Souza Chen is in with speed. He's behind the net. Gets it up to Swell at point. Swell shoots. Blocked by a Monarch player. They pick it back up again.
3 seconds in the second period.
Ralston clears. Would have been icing, but Chase Saul picks it up at the red line. Julian Reardon now eventually gets up to almost a 2-on-1 opportunity with Chan and D'Souza Chen. Puck is still in. Bushman keeps it in and pinches in. He's working together with 22 Rathburn. Bushman now behind the red line, looking to pass it into the slot. Keeps getting blocked and eventually cleared by Ralston. Picked up in the neutral zone by Rathburn. Eventually on the stick with Julian Reardon. He gets it in deep and then goes for a change. Cahoon picks it up and the neutral zone gets it over to Ning. Partial line change. We still have Freeze and Rathburn. Shot now from Chance at the point. Picked up again by Ning at the behind the red line. Eventually a shot by Rathburn, but the Ralston goaltender was on it. So the rest of Felt's line will join the ice. So we have Felt and Wiener and Ning, Olofsson and Chance on D. Face off in the Ralston zone. Ralston controls the face-off, a ping pong back to Felt. Felt had it, sneaky shot at the post. Ralston's goaltender was in position. Felt again on the face-off. This time he wins it clean back to Olofsson. He shoots on net, high glove save by the Mustangs. One more time. Felt wins it forward on net. Again, another freeze by the goaltender. Ralston changes their offense. Felt still on Felt's line out for the Monarchs. Chip out and all the way down. No icing. Chance, I think, thought it was icing and didn't play the puck fast. They ended up getting hit, jumped out into the slot for a shot and a goal. Chance had the puck at the red line and was waiting for the whistle. None was coming. All right, 8:59 remaining in the second. Monarchs back down by 2.
Ralston scored by number 21,
Saul gets it up to Davila. Davila's pass then is picked off in the slot. Turnover in the D zone, not good.
10 seconds in the second period.
Now it's chipped out by Taylor. He picks it up in the neutral zone, skates it around, but can't get it to his line mate. Saul ends up taking his man down. Looked like a clean hit to me. He had the puck, but the ref called a penalty for a trip. So tough sequence of events. 2 quick goals and now a penalty to kill. Penalty killers would be Rosenberg and D'Souza Chen as forwards. Looks like Cahoon and Bushman on D.
Number 7, Trippy.
Monarch controls the face-off and immediately clears.
9 seconds in the second. Ralston down, Mustangs are on a power play.
D'Souza Chen on the forecheck. Good work, I think, by Cahoon there on the half boards, ends up with the clear. Mustangs pick it back up in the neutral zone, get it in. Puck bounces around on the boards. Not quite out. Shot by number 61. That is one of their star players, Tyler Strong, from the point. Ends up getting just tipped off Osteen's glove and in. Power play goal. Five to 2 with 7:44 remaining in the second.
Ralston scored by number 11, Devin Strong. Assisted by number 7, Latina Alexia. 9 minutes, 16 seconds in the second period.
Oh, the ref is going to call another penalty. This time a cross check on Rathburn. And we're right back on the PK with 7:14 remaining. Felt and Wiener forwards.
Cross check. 11 minutes, 12 seconds in the second period. The Ralston Mustangs are on the power play.
Shot from the near circle, I believe, went high. Fell comes up to challenge, so does Wiener. I think Wiener blocked that shot up into the netting. Face-off will stay in the zone. 1:29 remaining in the PK. Felt on the face-off. Wow, this ref likes to pitch people. Not sure why Felt got pissed right away. Wiener's now on the face-off. Monarch controls and is able to chip it out. Felt on the forecheck. He's got some room. He challenged the goalie, but couldn't get a hold of the puck. Again, we have a 2-on-1 possibility. Wiener now gets it over to Felt. Felt, shoots it wide. Dang it, great opportunity. Those two are great penalty killers together. They turn it over again in the D zone. Now Davila and Brodsky are the forwards. Shot was on net, but was tipped above by a forward, I believe. And again, a tip above the net. 22 seconds remaining in the PK. Davila ends up picking up the puck and sending it down. Nine seconds remaining. And that'll do it. Monarchs at full strength. Momentary opportunity as Rathbun ended up coming out of the box. Stretched fast, but it wasn't clean. He was able to get a shot off, but it was deflected high. Chan on the face-off. Monarch picks it up in the offensive zone. Olafson forwards it to the corner. Ends up bouncing off the top of the goal. Olison back at the point, picks it up. Centering pass gets past Rosenberg. Now D'Souza Chen is in with some speed, but can't get a good shooting angle. Chips it back, but Rosenberg was farther ahead. Another opportunity. Looks like Monarch will get their first power play. Ref's got his arm up. All right, 4:05 remaining in the second. Let's see what the call is. Ref's calling a rough on number 9. That's Nick Clark.
Penalty on the play, Ralston Valley, number 9, rough. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 5 seconds.
All right, power play 1 is Felt in the center. We have Taylor and Wiener as wingers, and then Brodsky and Davila at points. So 5 forward power play. Wiener gets it up to Brodsky, back to Wiener. He circles in the half boards, still has it. Brodsky picks it up at the point, but can't keep it in, ends up being cleared. Holstein has to play the puck. Felt now, he's got an opportunity for an odd man rush. Felt in with speed, gets around the corner, and a goal! Felt ended up going around the corner, found Wiener on the weak side, and he chipped it in above the goaltender's shoulder. That's the second Felt-Wiener connection of the night. And we are within 2, so 3:17 remaining in the second. 5-3 is the score. Chan on the face-off.
Monarch goal, scored by number 21.
Back and forth in the neutral zone, ends up being dumped in, but picked up by Bushman. Can't clear, ends up moved with an opportunity again, and Holstein had to be sharp on that one. Kind of a sloppy set of plays there. We had possession a couple times, but couldn't quite get it out. Ended up being trickling into the slot for a shot, and Holstein had to drift over and make a good save. I don't know why, but they're bringing the face-off all the way down.
Slash. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes in the second.
Okay, now Ralston's going in for another penalty, a slash this time. So we're right back on the power play with 3 minutes remaining. Felt and Wiener work together to control the puck. It gets cleared. Villa can't keep it into the point. Brodsky has to play it behind the net. Picked up by Ralston, and a shot. Kind of lazy back checking by the Yotes. Ends up with a shot from the near slot. Forwards didn't take that one seriously enough and didn't back check, I think. Felt now on the face-off, D-zone face-off. He wins it over to Reed Taylor. Taylor gets it over to Wiener and over to Davila. Davila gets some speed up, can't make the corner, can't get a shot off. Felt now loses it at the half boards and able to get cleared. Brodsky behind the net. Gets it up to Davila. Davila circles back. He's in the zone. Backwards pass to, I think that's Brodsky. Brodsky had Taylor in the slot, tried to get it to him, but they couldn't connect the pass. 53 seconds remaining in the power play. Now Swale on D joins the fray. Davila again takes a shot. It's deflected high. D'Souza Chen, his shot goes wide, partially deflected. Davila's at the point. Gets it up to D'Souza Chen. Now back to Davila. He takes an ill-advised shot. Ends up with a 2-on-1 breakaway. Swale is back. And a good save. Saw some 5-hole action open there, but ended up being a good save by Holstein. Stretch pass now over to Chase Saul. His shot goes wide. The rest of the troops join him in the O-zone. 1 second remaining. Now Ralston's at full strength. Swell sends it in deep, ends up being on net. Russell for control in the offensive zone. We lose it. Saul ends up chipping it out. Ralston had to get back in on sides. Now this is Rathbun. Ends up on Olafson's stick in the D zone. He gets it to the right side for Chance. Chance is able to skate it up and take a shot from the high circle. Easy save. And it chipped out by the Mustangs. Shot was going wide, I believe. Tempers are getting a little tight. Olafson and his man get tangled up, and refs are going to send them both. I saw the Ralston player initiate, and Olson probably followed through a little too far, but good call, just pitching them both. 3.2 seconds remaining in the second, so that's going to be about do it. All right, refs are having an extended conversation with Ralston, so Wiener and Felt join the conversation. Don't know what there really is to talk about, just offsetting roughness penalties. Felt out for the face-off. Again, 3 seconds remaining in the period. Monarch wins the face-off forward. Enough time for a shot from the right point, but it went way wide, and that'll do it. All right, so kind of a tough period. We ended up tying it up 2-2. And then 3 unanswered goals by Ralston dropped us to 5-2, and now a power play goal, I believe, ended up with a 5-3.
As soon as the players and officials clear, we'll go on relay.
All right, taking a break. We'll get back to you in 15. getting ready for our third period action. Again, if you're just joining us, 5-3 is the score. Ralston is ahead. Goals have come in groups so far. Ralston took the early lead 2-0. Monarch tied it up 2-2. Ralston then ended up getting 3 on the answer for a 5-2 lead, and then Monarch ended up with a later goal for 5-3. We have 2 men in the box with offsetting penalties. The team is skating 5-on-5. Cole is in the box for Monarch. Brodsky's line out on the face-off. Monarch controls, and DeVille is able to take it in deep. He steps on the puck. But then Monarch recovers. I think that was Brodsky. Now Taylor then trying for a pass over to Brodsky. Has to chip it high. That didn't work out, and Ralston's able to clear. Icing is waved off. Puck is forwarded up to Taylor. Tipped in by Brodsky, and then pursued by Swale. 2-on-1 opportunity. I don't think 21 saw that he had somebody on his right side. And a good save by Holstein. Swale now with a little room to skate. He gets tripped. He drew that penalty nicely. So Swale had just a little room to skate, kind of drew that penalty, but it was a trip, and both refs called it. So 15:52 remaining in the third. Monarch will get an important power play. Power play unit is the all-forward unit. Felt on the face-off. Taylor left wing, Wiener right wing, Davila and Brodsky taking point. Davila ends up with the puck. He shoots, deflected high. Felt wins the face-off forward, pursues the puck. Looks like the skaters didn't know where the puck was, but the goaltender did. He dove to our right for the freeze. Must have been to somebody's skates. But the result is same face-off. Felt wins it backwards, another clean win. Wiener picks it up, circles around into the corner, forwards the puck. Felt tries to pick it up, back to Wiener. Now back to Felt. He's got a little room behind the net. His pass over to Brodsky ends up getting picked off and out. Kind of a sloppy play on Monarchs. Holstein had to play the puck. Ended up getting picked up by Ralston in our zone for a shot that ended up going wide. All right, so back in action. Felt and Wiener trying to dig it out of the corner. Felt ends up with it. No shooting lane yet. Tries for a forward pass to Davila, but ends up in the Ralston skates. So back into the neutral zone. Now Taylor picks it up, enters the zone. He's just going to shoot. 2 shots and a deflection, a blocker save. Another odd man rush. Not connecting, but dangerous. All right, D'Souza Chen now on the ice. He's able to forward it. He takes a shot. Another blocker save. Rosie's up, now Davila. Davila's shot gets sent in off Chan's skates and out. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Picked up by Rosenberg. tries to get around the corner. Can't feed it into the slot yet. Sends it into the corner. Chan picks it up. Swale in the corner, keeps it in. Sent down the ice, but no icing. And power play is over. Picked up behind the net by Saul. Rosie's cross-ice pass got picked off. Rosenberg again. Picks it up one more time and sends it in deep. Line change. Zach Rathburn on the forecheck. Rathbun, sorry about that pronunciation. Another shot, or a shot by Joseph Bushman, who was pinching in. A couple of good opportunities by Bushman. He picks it up in the neutral zone, tries to get it over to Reardon, but pass was just behind him. Dumped in. I thought that should have been icing, but waved off. Monarch can't quite get it past the blue line. Picked up again by Bushman. Nobody home in the neutral zone. Picked up by RV and sent in deep. Freeze and Rathbun work together to clear it, but again sent in almost immediately. 12:08 remaining in the second, or in the third. Clearing pass then gets on Felt's stick. He gets his pocket picked before he's able to take a shot, but returns the favor in the neutral zone. Now Swale, he gets in. Can't get his stick clear. Looks like it's going to be, I guess, a hooking penalty on RV. Yep. So Swale should have been able to take a shot there, but he was getting hooked by the RV defenseman. All right, great play by Swale. So 11:39 remaining in the third. Monarchs still down by 2, 5-3. Another power play opportunity.
Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 41 seconds in the third.
Ref doesn't allow Monarch to get their preferred squad out. Not sure why they were faster than that. So power play one's not fully out. RV's forward gets pitched immediately. Felt wins back to Davila. Davila takes a slapper. It was wide of the net, but a good shot. RV's able to pick it up in the corner and clear. Posting plays it to Davila. Davila chips it to Felt, but it's got too much on it. Ends up getting sent in on net, and Holstein deflects it high. Face-off will be in the Monarch zone. 1:41 remaining in the power play. Okay, they're going to put the face-off in the center circle, I guess because the shot came from the red line. Felt wins the face-off. Back to Brodsky, then over to Davila. Davila tries to skate through this neutral zone, but gets picked off. His pass has too much on it. Gets past Felt and Wiener. Felt picks it up behind the net. 1:20 remaining in the power play. Felt makes a move to get past his first man. He's got more speed now. Tries to get around the corner, past the circle, gets it over to, that was Taylor. He had a shot, but it went wide. Davila now at the blue line. Gets it over to Wiener, back to Davila. Davila over to Felt. Couldn't control that pass. Ends up going to the boards, picked up by Brodsky. Now back to Felt, over to Wiener. Wiener's pass got through both men at the points. Ends up being a clear, and Brodsky has to get back to pick it up. 41 seconds remaining. Davila now skates it out of the D zone. Easy zone entry, and a shot and a goal. end-to-end play by the Villa puts Monarch within 1. That had a lot on it. His wrister is hot tonight. This time it was right on net and got it past the RV goalkeeper. I think that'll be an unassisted power play goal by the Villa. So 10-11 remaining in the third. Monarchs down by 1. 5-4 is the score. Simon Chan on the face-off. Monarch controls.
Scored by number 15, Jack Padula. Assisted by number 9, Jackson Goldsky. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 49 seconds in the third period.
So you may have heard Brodsky got an assist on that. I'm not sure when he touched it, but great goal, great effort by Davila. Rosie does a nice job keeping it in. Deflected high, still on Monarch sticks, but now out of the zone. Rosie went for a check and lost the puck. Turnover a couple times in the neutral zone onto D'Souza Chen. Now Rosenberg, and unfortunately back out. Line change though, and Olafson gets a stick on the shot, and then gets his stick ripped out of his hands by the RV forward. Felt's line coming out for the Yotes. Felt on the face-off. RV wins. The RV shot is blocked. Dumped in and now picked up by Olafson. His pass to Ning is too hot and ends up on RV's in RV zone. Ning nearly picks that one off, but RV's able to clear. Olafson then over to Wiener. Wiener tries to pick it up. Felt gets it. Ning and a goal! What a play! So just like the rest of the game, the goals are coming in groups. So now it is 5-5. Monarch has scored 3 unanswered to tie it back up. That was Wiener to Felt to Ning, I believe, for the score. And we got a good one. So 8:47 remaining, tied up 5-5. Felt back out on the face-off. He wins it back to Cahoon.
Scored by number 24, Jen. Assisted by number 10, Vincent Felt. And number 3, Troy Chance.
So I stand corrected. Chance got the second assist. So it was Ning from Felt and Chance. Wiener and Ning get it in. Wiener gets taken down. They're late on their shift. New line's coming out. Brodsky picks up the pass. Couldn't get a shot off, and RV still able to clear. And we got a whistle. Looks like a penalty. Gonna call a trip. I'm not sure on who. They're lining up back in the Monarch zone, so it looks like Reed Taylor is the offender. Okay, stays interesting. Monarchs on the PK. Brodsky's on the face-off. He wins it back to Swale. Swale neatly clears it. So Brodsky and Davila are the forwards. Swale and Saul on the D. Pass is picked up by Swale. Can't quite get it out yet, but he gets it into the corner. He's doing a good job fighting it off and killing time at least. And now it clears just into the neutral zone, and Davila is on the forecheck. Davila picks up the pass in the neutral zone. D'Souza Chen joins Davila as a forward. Now Davila muscles his way into the pocket and actually sends it in on net. 1:02 remaining in the PK. Forwards are now Rosenberg and D'Souza Chen. And whistle, I think the puck might have gone into the Monarch bench. Rosie's on the face-off. He wants Chance a little farther back. And good call. He won it right back to Chance, but Chance couldn't clear. But now they do. Rosie's on the forecheck, keeping it in nicely. He gets it around the boards to D'Souza Chen. D'Souza Chen shoots it behind the net. Rosie goes off for Felt. And the RV entry pass gets picked off. And again, Felt and now Wiener on the forecheck. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. And it's cleared. And that's going to do it. 3, 2, 1, and Monarchs back to full strength. 6:05 remaining. Game is tied. Felt on the forecheck, chases his man around the net. Pass is broken up by Ning and then cleared out of the zone by Cahoon. Monarch would be in offside, so Wiener circles. Chipped in. They're calling off icing because I think it was off a Ralston stick. So Ning now on the forecheck. He's now joined by Rathbun. RV through the neutral zone into the Monarch zone, but cleared by Swale. Monarch can't get possession, goes behind the net. Swale again. Saul now on the other side, picks up the puck. He's able to chip it, but not out. Now it's out from Freeze. Freeze picks up a cross-ice pass in the neutral zone. D-to-D pass from Monarch, now cross-ice to Freeze. Opportunity there by RV with a cross-ice pass that was available, but the right winger ended up losing his edge and sailing into the far post of the net and knocked it off the moorings. 4:40 remaining in the third. So I think since the RV player knocked the net off, it's going to come out of the zone. Simon Chan on the face-off. Rosenberg and Chen as wingers. And that's going to be a penalty. Trey Chance and an RV player. Looks like the RV player is going to go in for a high stick. All right, that's very interesting. So 4:34 remaining, Monarchs back on the power play. They get their power play unit out. Felt's on the face-off. Wiener and Taylor on wing. Davila on at point. Davila receives the face-off. No shooting lane available. He sends it backwards behind the net, but ends up getting picked up by RV for a clear. Brodsky picks it up. Sends it to Davila. Davila tries to split the D. Isn't available. Then Wiener. Wiener takes a shot. Blocker save. Felt almost was able to keep it in, but not. He picks it back up, circles around, now has a lot of speed. Can't get a shot off though. And eventually cleared by RV. 1:16 remaining in the power play. Brodsky picks it up. Passes it over to Davila. Davila out of the D zone. Still has it shot, and Monarchs in offsides. All right, full personnel change. Power play 2 is out. So that's Simon Chan on the face-off. Rosenberg and Chen as wingers. Swell and Saul on D. RV controls, but picked up by some good work by D'Souza Chen. He sends it back to Saul at point. He forwards the puck, no shot available. Back to Chen in the corner. Back to Saul. Saul shoots, high glove save by the RV goaltender. That was a shot worth taking, clean angle. 3:16 remaining in the game, or the period, 43 seconds in the power play. Same personnel, Chan on the faceoff. RV controls and is able to clear, but Swell picks it up near the red line, gets it back to Rosie. Rosie protects and gets it in deep. He pursues on the forecheck, trying to get control. D'Souza Chen picks up the pass behind the net now. Rosenberg and Chan now back to Swale, or rather Saul. Saul again, shot. Another good one, glove save. 12 seconds remaining in the power play. Felt's line comes out. This line with this time with Cahoon and Bushman on D. Felt wins the face-off over to Ming. Ming behind the net, centers, nobody in the slot. RV clears, and that's going to do it for the power play. Cahoon picks it up behind the net, has room to skate, gets it up to Wiener. Wiener's out of the zone. His pass gets picked off though. Sent into the corner. Picked up by Felt. Felt dances around, gets it to Wiener. Wiener's able to skate it out. Felt and Wiener work together. Oh, that was a good shot. There was an opportunity in the high corner and then eventually a blocker save. We could see that angle from the camera. Felt now again at the blue line. Skates it through the red and into the and in deep. Line change. Brodsky comes out. He's going to be able to pick that puck up and keep it in. Taylor now blocks the pass, and finally a chip out by RV. Monarch dumps it in immediately, 1:33 remaining in the period. Davila now in the corner. Davila still, he loses the puck, but still in the offensive zone. Still now Davila. Davila is looking for that shooting angle, gets it, but shoots high. I think it probably was tipped, or his stick was tipped. RV now gets it into the zone. Good play by Chance to check their man off the puck. In again now, 1 minute remaining. Picked up by Swale. Swale sends it around. It's going to be picked up by Taylor. Needs a clear here. He doubles back, has room to skate, sends it over to Swale. Swale sends it out of the zone to Rosenberg. Rosenberg sends it in. RV goaltender decides to freeze. 40 seconds remaining. Okay, lines stay the same. Simon Chan on the face-off. Both forwards get pitched. Rosenberg now on the face-off. He's able to pick it up, but it's cleared by RV, sent back by and picked up by Swale. Swale doubles back, sends it to Saul. 28 seconds remaining. Monarch clears. RV sends it in. They have to get back on sides. Picked up again by Swale. 20 seconds remaining. Swale gets it up to D'Souza Chen. He sends it into the neutral zone, but not deep. 8 seconds remaining. It end up in the slot, but nobody was able to pick it up by RV. Had a double back. Monarchs in possession and finally clears. All right, end of regulation. We have a tie. I believe that's going to be a 3 versus 3 overtime. Great game here at Apex Center. So they're putting 5 minutes up on the board for the overtime. This will be a sudden death format, and I believe, again, 3 skaters, but we'll see what comes out. All right, emerging from the bench, we have Swale, we have Felt, we have Saul. All right, Monarch wants to play with 5 skaters. Okay, unclear on which side the goalies need to be on, so it looks like there's going to be a goalie duel. Yeah, this is uncommon. They usually put the goalies on the opposite side to encourage more scoring, but not this time. All right, it appears we're going to be 5-on-5 for the overtime. So we have Felt, Ning, and Wiener as forwards. Swale and Saul on D. Ralston controls the face-off, but can't get it through the zone. Felt picks it up, circles back, and builds some speed. Gets the zone entry, but can't hang on. Ralston clears, picked up by Swale, and double back. He's going to be able to get it in, but he selects to skate it in. Now he's hit at the blue line. Ning now with some speed ends up picking it up on the half boards, gets it over to Wiener. No, that was Felt, excuse me. No, Wiener, right. And now Ning again. Oh, now over to Felt. RV decided to use their size and they checked Ning off the puck. Wiener now picks it up, can't get through the neutral zone. Ning gets it back to Wiener. He shoots. Easy save by the RV goalkeeper. So 3:58 remaining in the overtime period, and we'll get a line change. Brodsky, Davila, and Taylor as forwards. Cahoon and Bushman on D. Taylor picks the puck up behind the net. He's got Davila helping. Davila now in control. Davila right next to the goalkeeper, but can't get full control. Picked up again by Taylor. Sent to the point for Bushman. Can't get a clean shot. Again, Davila to Taylor or to Bushman over to Cahoon. Cahoon shoots either wide or deflected wide. Bushman picks it up just in the neutral zone. Looks like Taylor lost a wheel or got tripped, but no call. All right, sent in deep. RV's now in control into the neutral zone. Can't get a clean shot off. Good block by probably Cahoon. Rosenberg cross-ice pass picked up by Chan, but mishandled. Now Cahoon again circles around, looks for a passing lane. He'll send it in on goal. Might have been a little shy of the red line, but no icing. 2:48 remaining in the overtime. Olafson and Chance now out on D. Chen, and Rosie on forward. Monarch controls the face-off. Olafson's able to pick it up and take a shot just high or glove deflected. Now Chan behind the net, joined by D'Souza Chen. Rosie goes for a check, takes his man down. Oh, the back ref is going to call a penalty. He's going to call a trip on Rosie, but he was half the ice away for that call. Check was a little off center, so I can see his point, but I don't know in overtime.
Penalty on the floor. Number 6, Quick. 2 minutes, 31 seconds remaining.
Okay, forwards will be Felt and Wiener. Chance and Olafson on D. 2:31 remaining in the period. Monarch has a penalty to kill. Felt wins the face-off, sends it back to Olafson. Turned over behind the red line, and now Olafson picks it back up and clears. Wiener on the forecheck. RV makes a pass in the neutral zone, can't get around Swale. They're able to set up. Shot, easy pad save, and clear. D has changed. We have Cahoon and Saul. Felt and Wiener still on the forecheck. 1:10 remaining in the PK. Around the boards over to Saul. Saul picks it up and he does clear. All right, forwards go off. We have Davila and D'Souza Chen now. 50 seconds remaining in the PK. That was Saul picking the pocket of the RV forward in the slot, and a nice clear. 30 seconds remaining. RV in with some speed, gets it back to the point. Number 11 is dangerous. Blocked by Cahoon. Now DeVille is in the corner. Now Cahoon joins him. RV circles, dumps it to their point man. Pass and is picked up and eventually cleared by Bushman with the help of D'Souza Chen. 3 seconds, 2, 1, Monarch back to full strength. Rosie picks it up right out of the box and gets rubbed off the puck. Felt and Wiener, and now they're joined by Ning. Shot, easy blocker save by Holstein. Second shot doesn't get through. Chance ends up sending it to the point, but it's picked up by RV and held in. Now Olafson, he's able to skate cross-ice past to Wiener at the red line. Wiener dumps it off, and that'll do it. All right, this time I won't predict the rules of what we're getting next. Both teams are entering the ice. It appears that's going to be it. End as a tie.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final score is 5-5.
All right, exciting game. Monarch was never ahead, but quickly caught up with each opportunity. So a really gritty game. Lots of mistakes made, but again, lots of grit shown. So all in all, a really good game by these two good teams. Next game is way down south in Pueblo for a out-of-division game. That'll be Monday, which is Martin Luther King Day, at 1 o'clock. We'll do our best to get a video coverage down there, and I hope you can join us. All right, that's it from the Apex Center. Hope you enjoyed the game.